Hello and welcome back to Frühling, our Let's Play series on FS22. Right, so at the end of the last episode, we're pretty much leaving off from that point where we collected all of our hay, so did the mowing and everything in the meadows, as well as did a nice chunk of cake sales. Now, we do have to clean up some items. As you can see, it's a mess here. We've got a few different implements, and I think that's probably fine. A few different things that are filthy, so we will get them cleaned. Mostly mowing equipment, but we will bring the harvester in as well to get it tidied up. So what we'll probably end up doing is putting this onto a cheeky tidying up time-lapse, and then we can get everything, like I say, tidied up, washed, cleaned, and then put away. Because we won't need any of the mowing equipment for another few months at least. This was the last session of the year. So that will mean that, as well as the harvesting, we can put the harvester away until the wheat is ready, I think. That would be the soonest one. But yeah, so we'll get these things done, tucked away, and then we'll move on to the next task. Right, well there we have some things nice and cleaned up and tidied. These are all quite tight in here, but I think it's fine. I could tidy it up again another time, but at least we have this shed full of things again, instead of being completely empty. Right, what is the next task? Why is that flickering? I think I noticed a bit of that in the last episode as well. I wonder if it's the autumnal colours and the sun hitting them or something. But what we need to do next is feed the oh my goodness, there was 4 when I passed past here. Past. Right, let's get these shifted over as well, so that we can have even more donuts to sell. Let's have a look though at the productions itself. So here we have hay, we don't need to do anything there. Strawberries are ridiculously overproduced, but we will continue to do that. Actually, we probably could stop it, but we've got water in. I said we would just go till it's done, and then that's fine. I suppose we could stop that now. That's how much is storing, let alone how much is actually there. So, I think whatever, we'll just keep it going. We'll just sell what we have left. Cake bread, all that is happy days. The flour is slowly going down and more bread is being produced, so that's good. We have butter and chocolate going here just fine. We can bring another, how much will it be? Don't know, 1,400, about 14, 13, 50 litres of milk, but in time, no rush at all. Here we could bring milk as well, again no rush here. Right, that's unfortunate. This I won't change because it might go to the cake production and not the donut production, so I will just wait until we have more flour, well, more grain. Right, we do have 10,000 litres of flour in there at least, well, 9,600 litres, which will yeah, bring out a few pallets at least. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Right, so the next thing to do would be to feed the animals. So what I will do is probably do that very quickly off camera. Perfect. Give this to the horses, and then we'll give them some hay. We'll get the cows all fed up as well, and then we can we'll probably move on to November. And in November as well, I don't know if there's that much on. Let's just have a quick look before we move on, because then when we hit November we could just go straight in to what we're doing, which might be simply just making sure everything's fine. We're going to do the animals now, so they'll get lots of food. They'll be fine through till probably December, but there is a small chance that we actually might not have anything to do in November. Prices for everything, of course it says that. Of course it'll say that. 4122. 41 selling station products. What is that? Oh, right. That's the sales point that I added for donuts. Because that's the only one possible. Oh, these are at a very peak. Oh, they're on their way up, but they're not there yet. That's January. Right, I checked that last time. Slurry, we're fine. We'll use it. Plus, is there even a BGA on the map? I don't believe there is. Where have I not gone? Oh, of course there is. I knew that. We sell lots of slurry there, but I don't know about selling... sorry, lots of silage there, but I don't know about selling slurry there. I never have. But we're fine. I prefer keeping that. That's just enough for our fields. And we might buy another field, who knows. Chocolate is January as well as probably butter as well. Yes, January as well. Everything's pretty well January. Bread, we might have to wait till next December. Right, okay, well that is... If that's all, then yeah, we might even... Right, okay, what we'll do, let's feed the animals. Again, I'll do it off camera. We'll see you in November, and we'll see what needs doing in November. Alright, well, the animals are all fed. The last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to use the rest of these oats for creating flour instead of feeding the horses. My priority is definitely the flour creation at this point. Plus, you can feed horses hay, and they'll be just fine. They'll be absolutely fine. They don't produce anything. It just means they might grow up a bit slower, which is fine. Not like they'll be slow, but the rate of growth will be slow, is what I mean. Sorry, just to clarify that. So we will just dump the oat in. We might as well start oat flour production, because the flour is the same regardless of what crop is used, so why not maximize the crops we have? Activate. Nope. Yes, very good. Perfect, so that will complete that pallet and then some. Very exciting. That is, and I love when the old grain mill is in action, moving and creaking about. Right, well, we'll tuck this away again. And right, we do need to sort this trailer out. I don't know if it's worth selling, because it's probably not worth very much as it is. But we'll have a look at it. I keep saying I'm going to sell it, and we do have the other one, so I don't really need it. But it could be good for a small moving session. But we'll see. No big problem either way. Right, so we'll get this trailer put back and the tractor closed down, and we'll move on to November. Welcome to November. Let's have a look and see what needs to be done. We'll hop straight in to our map here, just to have a look at the fields. I don't expect anything to be growing or anything like that, but I just wanted to also look at fields 5, 6 and 8. So 8 is one I'm actually tempted to purchase for extra sorghum, especially since I have no sorghum at all right now. I would like to do 13 and 8 as sorghum. I should have done 15 again, but again, I do like to have that crop rotation. What I might do is just leave it up to the local farmers, see what they drill, because even 10, whatever, it doesn't matter. A different field would be nice to have for creating more flour, and sorghum is the best for it. I could purchase field 2. It's fully fertilized, is it not? Fully fertilized. I could repurchase, because I have had this in the past, and I could use oat for that, and plus for the horses as well, but no matter. Right, let's have a very quick look out here, see how everything's doing. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that sunrise come through, the deer in the yard trying to eat my donuts. Get out of here. Joking. Beautiful. I can't wait to shift these. Are these movable by hand? Oh, they are. Oh, wow. Don't even need super strength for that. Brilliant. We do for these, so we will shift these over. As I said, this episode is primarily for... oh, not this episode, this month, rather, is primarily for product management and production management, really. Making sure everything is up to scruff, as you say, as we say, and yeah, should be fine. Get the flour in. Oh my! So that probably all of the oat is gone. Oh no, we've got 2,000 litres of oat left. Produces all right. Produces flour quite well. We did use up about... Ooh, I can't remember. How many was that? 6 pallets? So yeah, we used up almost all of the oat. All of the flour, sorry, to produce what's left here. Plus, we have another 2 of each pallet, 2 of each kind, once these are out the way. So that's very good as well. Eggs are slowly coming back. That's no problem. Let's have a look at our animals. So yeah, the horses, we'll feed them hay for now. If we need, we'll pick up the odd bag of oat here and there. Not a problem. Although, I'm very tempted to just sell them all, but I will stick to that, sell them as they hit 5,000 pounds value. Got so many chickens, they'll be fine. The cows are fine, the slurry is fine as well. The milk, though, is adding up, and I believe, I don't know if those are full. Oh, might as well mosey over and check. Right, we have 8,000 litres in that one and 15,000 in that one, so we should do something about that, which will probably be taking it down to the dairy. So that is something we can do in November. What else can we do? Because I don't think... Okay, we could also use barley for flour production as well, if we wanted to do that, but I might wait. I'd rather just buy oat for the horses, not food for the chickens. But everything here seems fine. Our productions are all fine, I believe. Oat is producing. It was about 9,000, so it's produced quite a bit overnight. We are doing pretty well for everything here. We will have to bring sugar and milk and eggs and all that, and butter as well, very soon. So what we might do is we'll head down to the dairy with the man and the 2 trailers. So we'll get that sorted now. We'll get it set up at least. Right, so we'll take down milk and we'll come back with butter and chocolate and everything else that we need. We might as well do a few rounds because this, yeah, we are definitely going to be selling the small trailer there, that one there. We'll get that sorted if I can remember about it at the end of this session or episode. I'm not too certain yet. Right, before we connect, I will fill this up. I'll make sure it's full, and then we'll take all the milk we can down to the dairy. If it has an excess for whatever reason, we can stop off at the bakery as well, but the bakery is very difficult to get in. I'm in no rush for that. Right, this is good. Yeah, there's absolutely no rush to get down to the bakery because there are loads of milk there. Can I attach that to the front? What is it trying to attach to? That is brilliant. Right, okay, we don't need that, but just good to know, I suppose. Right, we will connect to the other tanker and we'll see you down at the dairy. Alright, so we are just about here. I do have to clear out some of those chocolate pallets, as you can see, because they are in the way of producing more. Right, we'll do the same thing we did last time, where we empty... Actually, no, let's empty the first one. And hopefully, well, we'll just see how it goes. Why isn't it allowing... Here, you know what? Let's go to the back, because we know it works that way. There we are. So overload the milk, and then we'll have to overload the other trailer into this trailer, and then a bit of a faff. But no worries. As this counts down and loads in the milk, let's have a look, make sure it can fit all the milk. Didn't even think about that. It should be fine. Put all the milk in. I will figure out what we need to take for the donuts, and then we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, so we are here now. We will get rid of the last trailer, the second trailer. We do need, it says 6 pallets-ish of, probably only 5 of eggs, actually. So what I'll do is I will get the, oh my goodness gracious, I've tossed it, no, oof, saved it. I will put some egg pallets on. I'll put them on top, you know, because they're fragile and all. But we will get some sugar on as well. My only concern is that we will have too many sugar pallets. It'll be a bit funny because they are all different shapes and sizes and everything. I do believe we only need 5 of these though, so I will just put them very nicely. And I also just about forgot as well that we do need strawberries. So we'll probably, before we unload it all into the production, we will head down to the greenhouse, because it'll just look more impressive when we have everything on the trailer. I would like to think, at least. Right, okay, put that one there, and should be fine, just like that. Right, we'll strap that in. All looks very, very good. Now for the sugar, I'd like to... Okay, so those are small pallets. That's a small pallet as well. None of these are complete, I don't think. There's a few of them. Not that it matters. I'd like to get the big ones out of the way. I think we need 6 of these as well, if they're complete. So this is basically 1. There we are. So, alright, what I'll do is I'll do this quickly, the rest of this off camera. I'll fill this up with milk. Oh my goodness. Don't need that. Don't need any madness like that. Texture pop. Oh no, please stop. Please stop. Right, I'll do this off camera. I'll collect strawberries, collect milk, all of that, and then we'll load it in to the donut production. Alright, so after loading up all of the things, the sugar, the eggs, and the milk and everything, I've decided not to go down to the strawberries, because there's just no room for them here. So we will unload all of that, including the milk. Hopefully it takes it all. We'll unstrap, and hopefully it will take everything in. Oh my gosh, what have I done? I always underestimate where the actual trigger is. I thought it was this whole area, but it must be a bit closer in. Well, how has that happened? Yeah, I had the... it was stacked a bit nicer, actually, initially, but I had a pallet explosion. I don't know how it happened. I went to strap something in, and I must have unstrapped something, and it exploded. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mess that way, but it's fine. I don't know if it's all actually going to... right, be very careful when you do that. The milk's still unloading. It's making the unloading sound. Oh, it must be full. I should probably check to have a peek and see. Right, milk's good. Eggs and butter are not. They haven't fully... right, I've got things upside down. Got them probably in the wrong place. Let's just get this out of the way for the moment. Right, just stick that there for the time being. And sort this mess out. Because it should take all of the eggs and all the sugar as well. But there's chocolate there. Oh, maybe chocolate's full. Ah, there we are. Is sugar all full up? I think it is as well. Yeah. Looks like sugar is full. Right, so just butter and eggs have not fully taken. These, I guess, we'll just take as they're needed. I don't want to get in the habit of this again. I did it at the bakery and it was a mistake. But the eggs, though, I believe they can go, and the butter as well. I was just off from the trigger. So it's just on this side of that door, actually. Right, those are going, and those should go as well. And we should be full of everything. Brilliant, except for butter. How did I... Is that chocolate? Oh yes, delights. Okay, well there we have... Let's see, eggs are good. Everything except a little bit of butter and the strawberries, of course. Right, we'll put the eggs here for now. It should all be taken in time. No spare capacity for eggs. Is that going to continue to... It will. So we won't. Put them over here. Brilliant. Okay, perfect. Well, that is the donut production underway. Well, continuing to be underway. Strawberries and flour are next. As you can see, we will run out of everything else before flour. So, really, I don't want to overdo the flour, but the thing is we still have so much more sugar and all that as well. What I might do now... Okay, going to get rid of this trailer. I'm going to sell it. We're going to get the flour brought over there, because this I know it can eat up. Right, so we have a few things to do before we end the day. I was going to say end the episode, but end the day first, because we will be into December before the episodes end. I'm almost certain of it. We do have some milk left in here. I might as well... I'll just tuck it beside. So what I'm going to do is, since the trailer is there, the Krona trailer, I will collect all of the sugar there. And here, I will just transfer this milk over as well. Just transfer it to the other one. Then I will... Now, is it going to stop if I... Of course it will. Right, okay, so I'll let that do its thing. I'll hook up to the Krona, see how much sugar we actually have left. I see that there's some eggs in and amongst the sugar, which is alright, but I just don't want it to be too close that it picks up the eggs as well. We just want sugar in there. So we'll just pop these round to the side. Don't know how they got there. It must have been when I unloaded, it must have over-unloaded. I don't know how that works, but... Right, we'll get these close over. I really hope it doesn't bring the eggs in as well. Detach from that, and then we'll attach the Krona, see how much sugar we have, just because I'm very curious. And then this is the easiest way to do it, especially since the trailer was right here anyways. We might make the pile tidier. I kind of wish that it would put them into a smaller amount of pallets. Do you know what I mean? But here, we'll collect all of these. 14,000 litres of sugar. What that means is that when... So, we have enough room for... Wow, okay, so about 21,000 litres of flour, and then after that we should stop adding flour in. So, actually... Oh, but we have no more flour producing, do we? Barely anything. Right, we still need some flour, and that's fine. Any excess will go to the bakery for bread. It's brilliant. Right, we'll bring this little trailer. Actually, we don't even have to bring it to the shop to sell it, so probably won't. I'll just sell it. I'll just sell it quickly off camera. We just don't need it. It's been sat there since I bought the Man and the Krona trailer. So yeah, we'll just do a quick selling of that, and I think we're done for November. Check the animals very quickly. Yeah, they'll be fine till December. Brilliant. So what I'll do is I'll sell this, and then we'll see you in December. Alright, well, as you can see, we are at the farmer's market. We're not quite in December yet. The reason being is, we've got loads of eggs. We've got 50,000 litres of eggs, and it's time to sell them. So we are in the trigger now, and the eggs are very rapidly being sold. Just want to make sure they're in the right... That the front one's being sold. They sell quite slowly, but this will be a ridiculous amount of money. And really, they're just sat there. They're just sat waiting to be used, and we're going to continue producing them. Well, I won't, but the chickens will. Right, we have to do it in the dark. And I will just move around the tree. As long as they're all selling. Ah, yes. Wow, look at the money's just been skyrocketing this whole time. Haven't even hit a final amount yet. Close the doors. And wow, £211,000 just sat at the farm. It was just sitting there doing nothing. So now that we have all this extra money, happy days for one. For two, I am tempted to do a bit more with this money. I have an idea of something I'd like to purchase, so I'll probably do that in one of the next episodes. It's just something we can't really use right away, but we will definitely use in time. Another thing would be a cow shed, another one, a third one, to produce even more milk, which would be quite mad, but we might do it. We do have quite a bit of silage, although I usually do sell my silage, but I don't think we have to. It was a money-making opportunity for us, really. But now we don't really need to. So maybe we'll see what happens in December. We'll see how snowy it gets. If we can place another cow barn, we'd have to figure out where it's going to go. And really, though, I would like to do another style like this. The other option is to combine all of the cows into one barn, but I just don't think we have one that big. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Before we head into December, let's have a check of the cow barns we have. So this is the one we've used, £50,000. You really can't beat that. 45 cows. We currently have 90 cows between the two barns. This one only holds 80, and it's much money, very much. Although, no. I was going to say we could do this one as well, but but again, 80. Might as well do for a tenth of the price, another 45. Although, where do we put it? Question is. Right, well, we'll sort that out in December, if that's the plan. I haven't fully decided yet, but we shall see. And, yeah, beautiful, beautiful November. And look at that. Almost £600,000 in the bank. And we've got donuts to sell in time. And we've got more eggs that are going to produce. And we've got milk to sell. And we've made a bunch of money from cake. There's a few more ands. And the honey as well. And whatever else. All the strawberries. It's just happy days. It's a really nice winding down of the series. I'm enjoying it. Right, enough rambling. We'll see you in December. So until then, take care. Thank you so much for watching. And bye for now.